Does it ever get better? My boyfriend cheated and I need to rant. We'd been together for almost 8 years. We did fight sometimes, but it was nothing I thought we couldn't work out. We are very young, he's 22 and I'm 21, and we basically grew up together. Our lives were intertwined. We loved spending time together, we loved doing pretty much everything together. We were so alike in so many ways, but we never got tired of each other. Every day for 8 years I wake up and go to bed with the thought of him, with the comfort of having him. I loved talking to him, he really understood me and knew what I was about to say even before I said it. We had similar hobbies that we loved doing together. Being in his arms was my comfort place, it felt like home and it felt like forever. I wanted it to last forever. It was magical, too good to be true. I don't know what happened. I really trusted him. His mom was dating this guy and my boyfriend fucked the guy's daughter. He gaslit me and then lied to me for 2 whole years about it. 2 years that I thought were 2 of the best years of my life. We just felt so happy. It was all a lie. Back then I suspected something was happening because he kept going to their place much more often than he ever went to visit his mom, but he kept reassuring me that she was just a friend. He went there that often because the apartment was big and he had his own room to stay there, that he really loved me and the usual I would never do this crap. I tried and tried talking to him about going there, but he always made me think I was delusional and making it all up. I was about to give him a last ultimatum, and was ready to break up with him, but his mom left the guy and I thought that now we had all the time in the world to work this problem out. And we seemingly did. He apologized for gaslighting me, he apologized for breaking my trust and almost driving me to break up with him. He said he didn't know I felt that bad about this, although I spoke to him about it all the time. We talked it out and I promised to never ever be that jealous if he could just not do this to me ever again. At this point I really thought nothing had happened. And then we had the happiest 2 years of my life. And then a week ago he finally told me the truth after me asking him again. I had asked him before, too, but he had lied each and every time. He banged her, apparently twice. He lied about it at first and said it was just once, but then confessed to it being twice. So basically I don't really know the whole truth, and I don't think I ever will because I don't trust a word he says anymore. I broke up with him, of course. And I am devastated. I know I shouldn't feel this way. I know I should be angry at him and hate him, but I don't. All I feel is love for him and care for him. He loves me too, and I just know he's in great pain too, even though it was all his mistake. I do believe he is a genuinely good person, but he does have personal issues. I couldn't put up with it, but I just know he didn't want for this to happen either. And I just miss him so much. He treated me so well, I always felt so safe in his arms. My heart filled with comfort every time I thought of him. I loved doing things with him. I loved talking to him. Now all the inside jokes, the cute nicknames, the interesting conversations, the flirting, the reassuring words, the words of love and comfort, they are all gone for good. I'm always waiting for him to call me or text me, and sometimes I almost slip and do it myself. I simply cannot live without him. I haven't eaten almost anything in a week, and whatever I ate, I threw up. There's a lump in my throat and in my stomach, and I'm struggling to keep it together. I work and I go to university, it's exam session now, and it's just so hard to keep myself together. Even when I'm doing something else, he's always in the back of my mind. And what's worse is that I subconsciously still can't process the fact we're not together anymore, and each time I try to comfort myself with the thought that after work I'll call him and it will all get better, I have to slap myself in the face and remind myself that no, actually I will not be calling him, not today, not ever. And this is enough to tear me up, each time it happens, multiple times a day. The moment I get home I start crying and I can't stop. The pain is unbearable. I've lost the person I thought I'd share my entire life with. We had so many plans, so many things we wanted to do and to achieve together. And now we have nothing. He has to come pick some stuff up from my place and I can't bear the thought of seeing him again. Without being affectionate, without knowing when and if I'll ever see him again. He texts me sometimes, so I told him not to do that because I can't get over me if he does. I wish I hadn't, because now I'm always checking my phone hoping to get a text from him. My heart is tearing when I see him online. I know all of that is wrong, but those feelings are so strong. What I feel is in such great contrast with what I know that I really can't process it at times. Sometimes I just wish we could be together like we were planning and live happily like we used to. Sometimes it's so bad that I'm on the verge of calling him and telling him to just come over and we will work it out. It feels like a part of me was ripped, and it's getting ripped again each time I think about him. I truly believed he was my soulmate and my forever person. And reality hit me in the face so suddenly that I'm still confused. Those feelings can't go away. I don't know what to do. Has any of you felt that broken after a breakup? After cheating? What should I do? Please, tell me anything that might help in this situation. I am just so desperate. Does it get better? When will I feel even the slightest bit better? It's getting worse each day and I can't bear it anymore. I know I need to see a therapist, BTW, and I've scheduled a session with one, but it's in a week and I'm trying to survive till then. So thank you very much to anyone who has what to contribute with. Comment. Have someone else with you when he comes and have them hand it off to him. It's normal to feel this way, but you know he not a nice person. A nice person doesn't do this to someone they love. He made you feel crazy and gaslighting you all while sleeping with her. Probably would have carried on too if his mom and the guy didn't break up. Block his number once he got his shit. You need to start fresh and heal, and you won't heal if there's still a line of communication. I actually think that he continued seeing her even after his mom and the guy broke up. I mean, the second time that he told me about has happened afterwards. What could have kept him from continuing? Nothing. So even though he won't tell me, I'm pretty sure I've been cheated on many more times that I know of. Thank you very much for your answer. I do agree that the only way to move on is to cut him off completely, but it's just so hard. My heart is tearing knowing all of this will never be again. I'm so sorry you are going through this. But in reality he did not have sex with her 2 times. He was having an all-out affair with her behind your back, and they were having way more sex than he's willing to admit. My advice to you is move on, find happiness with yourself, study hard, become the person that you want to be, and make him regret ever having stepped out on you, and never give him another chance to hurt you again. We've all been down this road. You feel like you're the luckiest person alive just to have your heart ripped out. It sucks. And I'm really sorry. But you need to cut him out completely. You're grieving the memories of the past, because even if you went back to him, there is no future. You would never stop wondering when it happens again. Because it will. Every time. You need to take care of yourself before all else. I promise you'll get through this and you will find happiness again. These words ring hollow now, I get it. All I can suggest you do is to keep looking forward, not back. Put as much as you can handle out in front of you. Anything that can occupy your brain. It's slow, but it gets easier as long as you don't allow the clock to get reset. Any contact will put you back to square one. Don't allow it. Good luck to you, op. I'm very sorry this happened. Next story 2. My girl is hiding about her relationship status while talking with her guy friend. My girlfriend and I are in a long-distance relationship, and we haven't been able to meet for over a year due to the current situation in Ukraine. We had planned to get married this year, but there have been some issues. These last 2 months, I've been talking less with her on calls because of some commitments and personal issues, and I thought she understood. But she was not being cute and nice to me since long and was cold to me more than normal. So when I asked her firmly what's wrong, she told me that she's been texting a guy she met online 2 months ago, and she hasn't told him that she has a boyfriend. Her reason was that she's stuck in a war situation without proper stability or friends, and she's looking for some attention. She also said that she's never felt pretty in her life, so she's enjoying the attention from him and making jokes with him. She doesn't want to tell him about me because she thinks he'll leave her if he knows she has a boyfriend. I felt broken after hearing this and told her that it's not healthy and not how things are supposed to be. But she's fixated on saying that she did nothing wrong and that she needs the attention. She also doesn't want to break up with me and needs me. I apologized for not giving her enough time and told her that I'll make it better and give her all my attention, but she still doesn't want to end things with him. I really don't want what to actually do, should try to take her coldness and let it go due to the war situation she is in and how she must be feeling alone being far away from me, or just say that I really don't appreciate her hiding about me to some guy and it will end in a breakup. Comment. There will be n number of times where the communication between you both will be less due to anything that's happening in either one of your lives. If her escape is to start texting a guy while hiding her relationship status from that guy, says it all. How to be used guide. Obviously her not telling him about you is a huge red flag, so she's using you and him both. And the cherry on the cake, because she likes the attention, which means she can do whatever she wants, disrespecting you or not, because she needs attention. That's not the behavior of someone in a relationship. She's single in her mind and not worth it at all. You know what to do. Good luck. Insecure girls are the worst cheaters. First off, that's such an immature response. She needs the attention. She's a grown adult woman. There's something wrong with your partner that you're not gonna be able to fix. It's a defect. Most people consider that at least inappropriate behavior, some even consider cheating. She is having an emotional affair and has told you about it. You have started playing the pick-me dance in which you will lose. If you want the relationship, then you have to be willing to lose it to save it. She is having an emotional affair as she is taking time, effort, energy, and emotions for your relationship and giving it to him. Tell her she has to make a choice. Give her a time and do not contact. Then she has to make a choice.